Go. Go. The best you can. Operators are. I can clear mark over. Is that where the dude is too? Yeah, he's on too. So the ladders are en route. The operator suffered lacerations in the hand trying to so like you might need minor stitching. Okay.
If you're standing on the stage to the left, if you're out in the crowd looking at the stage. Yeah. He was on a roof outside of the fence. You need anybody?
So gripping just to watch it again. That's video that was released late last night. On behalf of Senator Chuck Grassley's office, shared with our team. They were in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I saw that. It said
Brian
Senator
Dennis and Cindy
Grassley at
Cotton.
the top
That
of
video
it.
shows officers at the beginning trying to get through that fence and reach the building where the gunman fired at President Trump. This as we learn more about the shooter and the day he spent leading up to that point. CB Cotton back live in Butler to fill us in on everything that we know or think we know now. CB, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
He
Bill.
had
This
two
new
bombs in his car
extended
and one in
body
his
camera
home.
Video from the Beaver County Emergency Services Unit shows the chilling moments after gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks was killed and the evidence officers found near his body.
It is a remote control device. It is gray in color, about 5-6 inches tall, about 1.5 to 2 inches wide, powered by a 9-volt battery. Hey, whose backpack is that? Hey.
That's pretty bad what he had, you know. Of course, the investigation with that guy is not going to be done anytime soon.
Picture, there it is. DVD. What's that? Shells over here. Both sides. Looks like one at least 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8.
FBI Director Christopher Wray testified that Crooks scoped out the rally site with a drone 3 times before he tried to kill former President Donald Trump. We flew our drone over the rally site to reveal the edge. Crooks apparently gave himself over the counter snipers. You can see here, Crooks was mostly concealed by trees. Crooks was killed by a Secret Service counter sniper with what a source told us was a, quote, 1 in a million shot. And we now know why. Our drone capturing the obstructed view the sniper possibly had, allowing him to only see part of the gunman. One man tells me he felt there was not enough security for the vast space of the rally site, so he
Bring in the money.
I didn't see any security. I said, I felt prompted. I'm not going in. It's not
Hey,
worth
Stephanie,
it. I can
good
see him
morning.
right there, and that's what I felt. I
How
said,
are
I
you
don't
this
really
morning?
need to see him face to face.
The Butler County District Attorney is now sparring with state police who testified to Congress earlier this week that local snipers left a critical
hope you're
post
enjoying your
unguarded.
Thursday.
Richard Goldinger says that's not true. Bill.
Wow. CB, thanks. Good to have you back again today. CB Cotton in Butler, PA, where there will be
CB?
more news very soon.
Cotton?
Thank you, Dana.
And there are more stunning revelations from FBI Director Christopher Wray, who spoke publicly about the shooting investigation for the first time yesterday.
It appears that around 3:50 p.m.,
listening to
4
the
o'clock
news
in that
headlines.
window, on the day of the shooting,
Everything that's happening in the
that the
world.
shooter was flying the drone around the area. I don't think this
My
has been
day is
reported
going
yet,
fine,
that
WJ. I think that says WJ. How are you doing? And welcome in this morning.
And see, that's the thing. For someone who has been to 18 Trump rallies,
That's you, yes.
I know the rules.
I know you know the rules. You know what is expected.
No, I know what you cannot bring, what you cannot do. And one of them is that no drones are allowed,
Right.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even on a rally that is inside,
Uh-huh.
no drones are allowed outside,
Oh, okay.
okay? How they let this guy fly a drone just 2 hours with all those Secret Service there.
2 hours
Just
before
2
the
hours
rally, yeah.
before the rally.
I'm
And-
doing fine, Stephanie. I'm good. Stephanie says, hello, Jim.
Hi, Stephanie.
I'm good, WJ. Hello, Borges.
And they can't say they didn't see it.
Now, I'm just going to shorten your name to TWA because I cannot say that whole name, but hello. How are you? Borges is asking, why is your channel name so unique? Because Mr. Honeybee and I raise bees. That's why we're known.
Honeybees.
Honeybees. That's why we're known as Mr. and Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher.
And we scratch
Tickets.
Georgia lottery tickets.
So welcome into all you new people that have arrived.
Show your coin.
Yes, let me get this in the oven here. Camera on. Yes, and here is our new coin to show. So as we got honeybees, that's Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher side. Sting, Sting.
Scratch like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
That's on this. I know, I keep forgetting that. And then the other side is Mr. Honeybee with the big drone. May all your scratchers be winners. Hello, Big Money Bee. What is up?
Hey, big.
Hello, Victor.
Hey, Big Money Bee. Hi, Victor.
It's good to see you guys this morning. TWA, our topics can be anything anyone wants to talk about.
Yes. We do not limit topics.
No, I wouldn't say it's a wrist job, Borges. Yeah, you get stung a few times, but you get used to it after a while.
It's fun, too. It's therapeutic
I
when
know.
you get stung, unless you're allergic to bees.
Exactly. But I've been stung a few times, and you get over it after a while. Good morning, Laura. How are you?
Hello, Laura Kessler. Their venom is good for your body.
People with multiple sclerosis use it. They sting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Have the bee sting them for their legs. He's asking how much you remove daily in honey.
It's not a daily thing. It's only a twice a year thing. In the spring and in the fall, you remove honey.
But sometimes they're so peaceful when we go out there. They don't bother us. They just know that we're out there to help them out as much as we can. Check on the queen, make sure she's doing her job. And queens are very pretty, by the way. Now, on this side of the coin where it shows Mr. Honeybee side, that is actually a drone bee. And they're actually that big. And their function is only to have sex with the queen, right?
That's it.
And then she kills them?
They die right after.
And they die right after having sex with her,
Because she
so...
pulls their dick right off. And out comes their intestines.
And unfortunately, that's a bad thing for them, but... Oh, lots of waiting time for earning, if I'm not wrong.
What's that?
He said, oh, lots of waiting time for earning, if I'm not wrong.
But that's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do.
But
They have to do their job.
But the benefits are worth it.
So,
You get pure raw honey.
because the stuff that you see in the store is not pure. Yes, we both have jobs, Borges. We both work. So this is only like a hobby, that's all. But Mr. Honeybee's been doing it for 8 years
Yep.
already, so. He says, make sure you parcel me some pure honey. We actually don't like to ship honey because the jars end up breaking.
Yeah, no matter how good you pack them. Although, the honey we sent to 5K Grenade,
Got it there safely, thank God.
it got there safely.
Oh, I know you were, Borges. That's fine. Borges, I want to ask, what country are you from? I always like to hear about different countries people come in here from.
There, you can show that.
Okay. Yep, this is it right here. This is 100% pure honey, right from the beehive. And the color is just incredible. It is such a beautiful color. Oh, well, welcome from India, Borges. Okay. Beautiful color. Yes, it's very pretty. We got another one from India. I like that.
Be sure and hit the like button
Yes,
if you don't
hit
know
that
how
like
to do
button.
that.
No, because I have 9 people in the room, but I don't show any likes. So please hit that like button.
Double tap your screen.
Good morning, Joshua. How are you, my friend?
That'll automatically like it.
Big Money B wants to know, where would you and I want to stay if we had to pick anywhere in the world? We're in the United States, Borges. We're in the state of Georgia. Hello, Winter. What do you mean, what is that? Okay, now we're getting the likes. Okay, now I got 9 people and 5 likes. So some of you that haven't hit that like button, please do. Yes, TWA, Mr. Honeybee and I do beekeeping. And like I said, this is the reward we get. This is a jar of pure 100% honey right from the beehive.
Hello, Craig. How are you this morning?
Oh, you do need a wrench, Joshua. I am so sorry. I didn't see that. Let me fix that for you. Okay. Did it not go through? I hope it did. Let me see. Good morning, Craig. How was everything this morning in Oregon? There, I said it right. Look like YouTube's having a problem because I tried making Joshua a moderator, but it didn't show to the wrench. Did it work for you?
Well, when Joshua types, we'll know, right?
No, I'm not a tattoo artist. My name sounds like a tattoo. No, I'm not a tattoo artist by no means.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, yeah, because it didn't. Yeah, YouTube seems. I tried on my phone to do it and it wouldn't go through. Oh, thank you, Winter. How are you this morning? Or afternoon, wherever it is you may be. Oh, yes, I see you got it. Good job. Borges, I have tattoos, but I'm not a tattoo artist. It goes away up on my end. Are you guys getting rain by you? It's supposed to. Joshua, it says it's supposed to rain, but right now, no. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's only like a 40% chance of rain is what the weather showed. So I doubt it. But then again, you never know. Oh, you're in Korea, Winter. Okay. Well, welcome.
Good morning, Craig.
I'm sure it is late at night there. Well, it's good to have you with us, Winter. We appreciate that.
Yeah, it should be around 10, 11 o'clock at night there.
Did you supporting same boy who...
TWA, can you elaborate?
I'm trying to make sure I understand that. Uh-oh, Joshua's like, be good today, Craig.
He is being good. He said good morning to me. Or morning.
Yes, and Friday I do not have to work, so We already got the marble tickets for. Hello, Bob. How are you?
Hey, Bob, what's going on?
So I already have tickets for tomorrow night's marbles races. So we're gonna have a.
Unknown caller.
So we're gonna have a good evening tomorrow night with some marble races.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. It is. Yes. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, you mean, oh, Borges, you mean, why don't I take Mr. Honeybee is sitting right here at the same table with me. He's just not on live, but he's here. Oh, on cam. Why don't I take you on cam with me? He's right here. He's sitting down right here enjoying his coffee.
YouTube doesn't allow my face on cam.
He does his own lives too, because he has his own channel, Mr. Honeybee Scratcher. So you guys can look him up and subscribe to his channel. How will girls notice you if you're not on live?
Just picture me.
Jim's naked. He can't go on cam.
Well, I am in my underwear and
I don't think no one wants to see that.
can't show my nipples. You don't want to see my knickers.
I'm okay. The company made me what is called a front-end support associate, which makes me a manager. Oh, well, that's a good thing. What company is that?
Oh, so you're the assistant to the assistant manager.
Yes, Borges, if you look up Mr. Honeybee Scratcher, you can subscribe and watch some of the videos he's done, and you'll see what he looks like. Hi, Derek. Welcome. You're on your lunch break. Well, that's okay. You enjoy your lunch. No, we're not promoting undergarments by no means. I hope you're having a good day, Derek.
Hello, Derek. How are you?
Yes, enjoy your lunch. Yes. We got our lunch cooking in the oven right the moment, so. Good morning, Bad Bass Scratchin'. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Haley and JC2 and John Henry. I'm the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to another assistant manager. Hey, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, now you better behave, Craig, because Nicole's in the room.
Well, we just paid today to have our AC fixed. Now let's see if it actually gets done.
Oh, and you do loss prevention. Okay. I have a Stouffer's stuffed peppers cooking in the oven, and I'm going to make some mashed potatoes to go with it. See, Nicole's already telling Craig behave.
He's been good this morning.
Itching and scratching, how are you?
Hello, Richard. How are you doing today? Oh, no problem, Derek. I'm just sorry that you got...
Oh, yeah, Nicole, we love the stuffed peppers from Stouffer's. They are so delicious.
What's the word I'm looking for, Derek?
And the meatloaf.
Shut out on your tickets.
Oh, I bet you are glad to be back at work, itching and scratching. I'm glad you are.
Oh, you busted enough heads on the picket line that they put you all back to work.
Couldn't be off of work anymore. I understand that. Yeah, Nicole, we love the meatloaf too. The meatloaf is really good. But the stuffed peppers are really good too. And the lasagna. Anything with Stouffer's, I think, comes out good. When will you come to visit in order to get Honeybee here in Rwanda? I hope that's the right country I'm talking. It says.
Probably never.
I don't see myself ever coming there. Yes, you're right, Nicole. Everything Stouffer's is good. Good morning, my son.
One of these days I'll do a live where I'm just sitting outside with the bees. Sitting in between the hives, showing what they do.
Oh, he can sit there out there for hours, guys. It's calming for him. You remember Bob, right?
Yeah.
He says, hi, Larry. They saw you walking by. NASCAR Larry, where's Winning Scratcher when you need him? Yes, there you go. Craig says NASCAR Larry has entered the kitchen. Yes, he has. He's got to get his sweet tea to drink. We have to make more. He's running low. So what's everybody planning today besides being at work? Nicole, I hope you're having a good day at work so far this morning. Yes, he is, Craig. Craig says that you are a walking NASCAR encyclopedia.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, like he said. Yes, he is. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy your one day off, Bob. That's okay. Enjoy the day. Hopefully it's probably really hot there too anyway. What am I saying? We're getting our air conditioner fixed on Monday, so 2 weeks without air has been, I'd say, a little bit hell for everybody, but hello, Sir Hakibo. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. You did? Okay, well, that's good. Borges from India says he just saw my tattoo video. What do you mean again? TWA says Rwandan with honeybee, which is very sweet. Yeah, I can say I'll probably never make it to Rwanda. I'm sorry. But it could be the recycling people. They always come first. Did our air conditioner go out before?
No.
Okay. We paid today and they're coming on Monday, so.
Look at now how much they want for a bump stock.
How much is it?
$350.
Why? What was it before?
Huh?
What was it before? Or used to be?
Oh, I got mine for 99 bucks.
Ooh, that's a lot of money now. Oh, thank you, Derek. I was happy to see you, my friend. We love you and have a great rest of your day at work. Enjoy. Borges says, instead of getting my tattoos where I done it, why didn't I get it like open places on the back or legs where people can notice it? Because I wanted it where I did. It looks pretty to me. Bob says the AC went out before and one of the neighbors... No, it didn't go out. One of the neighbors he was cleaning it. But no, we never had the AC go out before. Bye, Derek. Hopefully see you tomorrow night for marbles races.
And look at how much they want for the 100-round drum.
How much?
$144.99.
Ooh,
I paid $99 for the
See?
ones I have.
you're lucky you got it when you did.
Yep. That's why I got 2 of them.
Derek says, have a good day and loves everybody. He's got to go back to work.
Thank you, Derek. Be safe at work.
Larry, I'm making stuffed peppers. Do you want to eat something?
But
I don't know. See what we got. You got any chicken strips left?
no.
You ate all those already?
Yeah.
Holy crap. No, I wouldn't say it was a lot of money. It's not a lot of money that we paid. I thought it was going to be more than what it was. Craig says, that's why I live on the beach. No AC required. Well, not all of us have that money to live on the beach, Craig.
Maria, he lives under a lifeguard stand.
Good morning, Penny Finder.
Good morning, Penny Finder.
Bob says he's looking for some 20 round mags. Oh, he's talking about the drum magazines. LOL, Jim. He's Craig. Craig, I didn't know you lived under a lifeguard stand. Hey. I think we have, no, we don't have no more, we have 2 more pepperoni sausage and pepperoni pizzas. If you want one of those.
Sure.
Okay, he'll eat the whole damn thing by himself. Don't matter. It's who are you? David Hasselhoff. Hooray! It's the only part of that SpongeBob movie I like. I hope work is going fine for you this morning, Penny Finder. Well, who's your favorite character from SpongeBob?
Not
I
really
actually
sure.
like
I'm not really sure what my favorite is. I don't really know my favorite.
That's kind of a relaxing kind of music. Craig says he likes Mr. Krabs.
Free spin.
Well, yes, Borges, that's what we do on our channels. He says most of your videos are of lottery tickets.
Yes.
That's what we do on our channel. We scratch tickets. Oh, it's been slow for you today? Well, that's okay. You get to relax a little bit. Borges, we show a lot of stuff on our channels. Both Mr. Honeybee and I scratch lottery tickets. We do lives outside in our yard with the bees. We do like I'm doing this live where I can just talk to everybody. We do a lot of different things.
Oh, God. I hit the bonanza.
Oh, he got the bonanza. Big win.
Mega win.
Oh, hey. We'll go in that.
Oh, shit, I hit the bonanza.
That's a bad thing?
Fuck.
Another big win.
I'm hoping it's bigger than the last one. No, it's going to be smaller.
No, I will not tell him to put clothes on. Gorgeous is like, please tell him to put clothes on him. No, that's not the doorbell. He's playing a game on his computer. No, nobody's at the door.
Oh, come on, you gotta give me something. Drop one ball at least.
Larry, I'll wait till that's done, and then I'll put your pizza in, okay? I don't think nobody wants to know how I met Mr. Jim. Okay, well, Borges wants to know, okay. I was at a bowling alley with a few of my coworkers at the time. We were bowling against another team. And no, that was not my daughter, that was my son. My daughter is not here, she lives in Alaska. That was my youngest son that was walking past. Anywho, as I was saying, I was at the bowling alley, bowling with some coworkers of mine. We had our own little team, and I sat down because it wasn't my turn, and Mr. Jim sat down next to me. Good morning, or I should say maybe good evening, Anime. Yes, you may come in, my friend. How are you? And he sat down next to me. Leave it up there because I can't put it in the oven yet. I got something cooking. He came down, sat next to me, and just started talking. And that night, he walked me to my car, asked me for my phone number, and the next day we went out on a date, and we've been together ever since. How are you doing, Anime? It's good to see you. I'm guessing it's about 4:30 in the afternoon or in the evening by you, Anime. I'm guessing. Hopefully things are going well in England this morning. Yes, he did, Borges, yes. For that short period of time that we talked, the next day we went on a date, and that was it. And we've been together ever since. It went that quick. 4:40 in the UK. Okay, yeah, it was close. Okay. $4:37. That's right. Yes. How was King Charles this morning? No, I didn't say it's quick. I guess I could say I knew he was the one.
All this from one spin.
All those wins for one spin? Wow. Good morning, Karina. How are you? Chris says you're getting lucky today. What the fuck? Hey, you don't see that often, do you? Karina, how's everything going? What is that game called you're playing?
Piggies in the bank.
Piggies in the Bank. Another big win.
Now watch.
Mega win. Oh, thank you, Edward. He says, hi, the very beautiful, lovely, awesome Maria. How you doing? And hi, Jim.
Who's that?
Edward.
Hi, Edward.
He says that about me, and there's this, and hi, Jim. You're stressed out. Why, Karina? What's the matter? Yeah, you got your gals in here now, Craig. You got to behave yourself. Good morning, Bessie. How are you? Welcome in this morning. Anime said he read something in the paper about King Charles giving $60 billion to the Labor government to build homes. He said, I didn't read it all, but I saw it. Okay. Yes, Karina, why are you stressed out? There's a lot of stuff on your mind that will run your blood pressure up. Well, you don't want to do that. Believe me. I better start peeling the potatoes. I think about 2 because they're so freaking big. Man, you get stiff just by sitting for a minute. I'm gonna take this over here because I have to do my potatoes so you guys can be over here with me while I do that. Yeah, you don't want your blood pressure to go up. That's not a fun thing. So you gotta take it easy. I've learned not to get stressed out by some things, so I try not to. Look at the size of these potatoes, y'all. Look at that. No, Edward, I'm just making some mashed potatoes. That's all I'm doing. These are jumbo potatoes. I've got a Stouffer's stuffed peppers cooking in the oven, so I'm going to make some mashed potatoes to go with it. Nothing fancy at all.
And you put it to where they can see you.
No, I didn't. No, they can't see you. Thank you, Anime. It was good catching up with you, my friend. You have a good rest of your evening, okay? I need a garbage. Oh, no, you know what? I need a bag. I feel better when it's across the bag. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. It's frozen, Edward. The peppers are frozen. I just put them in the oven. They're so good too. So I just make some mashed potatoes on the side, that's all. You need a You missed the garbage can? Oh yeah, way off. Oh, you stopped playing that one now?
Yeah, and that's the Buffalo.
Buffalo!
Stampede Fury.
Oh. Okay. Now I'll finish what I'm doing here. No, I'm not. My grandmothers were master cooks, not me. Oh, well, that would be nice, Edward. Jim, Edward said if he ever wins the lottery by him, he'll come over here so we can do an international scratch fest.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, that would be fun. You don't buy it online foods? What do you mean by online foods, Borges? I mean, I go grocery shopping, yes, but... Okay, we got this one done. Let me get a bowl. Put this in a bowl for now. And I'll do the last one. It would be nice to meet Edward in person. I'd enjoy that very much. Bessie said, hi, Mr. Honeybee Scratcher.
Hello, Bessie.
Okay, bye, Borges. Thank you so much for coming by with us. We appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day. Is that our cat? Yeah, oh, come on, Luna. There you go. What are you doing all that time out there? Huh? You sitting down relaxing outside? Thank you, Borges. I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you like us, tell your friends. If your friends like us, get some new friends.
Uh-oh. Drop the potato peel. Okay. Joshua said he wants to take you and I out to eat one day. He said it would be his treat. Thank you, Joshua. That's really nice. Oh, yes. Hang on. Hold on. There she is. There's Princess Luna. Joshua says Princess Luna is YouTube's prettiest cat. Yeah, she's a YouTube star, all right. Luna. Hi, baby. Yes, you're so pretty. Yes, that's our princess. She's something else. Oh, not Edward, be nice. I don't call her that. She can be sweet now. When she wants to be, that is. Yeah, she just likes to be playful, that's all. She likes to go after my feet, is what she likes to do. She likes to go after the legs sometimes of people. She's good for that. What? What's the matter? What? What's the matter, honey? Watch out. Come on. Hey. I gotta cut this up, Luna. She's always hungry. That's nothing new with her. She acts like we don't feed her half the time.
Free spin.
Uh-oh, now you're in trouble, Luna. Larry's down here. Who's that now?
2010 Daytona 500. Look at Junior.
Yep. There's Junior. Oh. Yeah, I don't care about him.
Jamie McMurray.
I never liked him
When he
either.
moved to what was then Earnhardt Ganassi Racing. So he'd bring Teresa to victory lane.
Yes, I have a knife, so watch out. Yeah, sweet Luna. Yep, there she goes. Hops right off the counter. Now she's got to go do what she's got to do. Okay, make sure you take a shower. Okay. You hear me? All right, now I'm gonna go fill this up with some water, and we'll get this on the stove. I want to push him anyway. Let me leave this over here until it's ready to go in because it's not time for that yet. Really?
Another second place.
That was the Daytona?
The 2012 Daytona
Okay,
500.
he won it when?
2014 and 2004.
Okay.
It was Matt Kenseth who won the 2012 Daytona 500. It was his second Daytona 500.
Yeah, I love stuffed peppers too, Edward. They are so good. So, so good. Hi, Marilyn. Good morning. How are you? 5 more minutes and it'll be afternoon. If you're at work, Marilyn, I hope you're having an okay day. So far, so good. Okay, we're going to come over this way, watch out, honey, because I'm going to leave this right here so I can get these dishes cleaned up. You just left your doctor's appointment? Well, I hope everything went well. At least enjoy your day off. Yes, love. Somebody's on fire.
Hey, hon. Listen.
My car's on fire? Yep.
Get the jet dryer.
You can see that. He did.
Look at this. He's trying to get back up to speed to catch up. And it breaks and it slides it back into the jet dryer.
Oh, you're missing out on Southern cooking. Yes, you are.
Look at that.
I see that.
Thing's on fire.
Yes, Larry is here. Behave, y'all. This car Larry is standing right next to me.
This is what happened on lap 2.
Oh. Yep. Oh. Yeah, Danica sucked.
That was her first Daytona 500 she ever was in, and
that was the last one.
And she crashed on lap 2 with Jimmy Johnson. She tried to avoid him and went down and hit David Reagan, slamming them both into him. With Kurt Busch. This wasn't Danica's final Daytona 500. The final Daytona 500 was the 2018 Daytona 500. somebody there going to Joe Johnson. Then
I
there's
see that.
Danica goes down into David Reagan. She missed it to slide right in between those two. That was a lucky dodge, but... And that was David Reagan and Trevor Bayne.
Well, Mr. Jim could tell you all about biscuits and gravy. Edward, right, honey?
Yep.
Because Edward said that he would love to come over here and have some southern cooking. He said the first thing I would try is barbecue, then try the sausage, biscuits, and gravy. Yeah, Mr. Jim knows about biscuits and gravy. Let's see on my potatoes. How much time left on? Oh, 18, almost 18 minutes left on the peppers. Well, I don't eat jambalaya. I've had it before, but I don't eat it, and I love fried catfish now. That's good.
Jambalaya.
I don't eat collard greens, Edward, so I'm not a fan of those.
Oh my God, I killed him.
Yes, fried chicken wings, those are good, yes. Yes, love. There they go.
Greg Biffle and Juan Montoya. Montoya spun down pit road and saved it. He saved that car twice in that race.
You don't know where to get a recipe that's good with sausage, biscuits, and gravy? Edward says he doesn't know where to get a good recipe for it from. I'm going to sit right here because I have to wash my food. I don't eat collard greens, Craig. So, unfortunately, no. We don't eat that stuff here. Get my potatoes cooking before my... Okay, Bob. It was good to talk to you. Have a great day, my friend. See you later. Yes, love.
Watch David Reagan merged or went down too early. Because you're not supposed to switch lanes until after the start-finish line. He did before. Here comes Kurt and Kyle Busch. There's Robbie Gordon.
And there he goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now they're in trouble. There went Junior. Oh.
Into the outside wall.
Yep. Yep. Joshua wants to know, do you like Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah, he's a 7-time champion.
Yes, he does.
Although Jimmy Johnson got his 7th championship at Carl Edwards' expense. Because Edwards DNF'd that race.
Yes, that's my NASCAR Larry. He knows everything.
Here's what Reagan did wrong.
Oh, and he went over too quick.
He went
Yep,
over
you
too
got a
early.
penalty for that. Yes, Larry likes a lot of different drivers, Joshua. Do you like Davey Allison? Do you like Davey Allison?
Yeah.
Yes, Craig, he does.
If only he didn't die in that helicopter crash.
Yes, if only he didn't die in the helicopter crash, you're
He's
right.
only 32.
Yep, he was young.
It was
How long has Larry been watching NASCAR, and who does he think will win the championship this year? You've been watching, well, you've been in NASCAR for, I don't know.
years.
Yeah, who do you think is going to win the championship?
I'd say Kyle Larson since he's the points leader.
Okay, he's going with Kyle Larson, Joshua.
Although I do think this time Denny Hamlin has a chance at it.
Denny Hamlin's an ass.
I know that he's got multiple wins, so I think he might have a chance at it.
I like Kyle Larson. I'll go with Kyle Larson. I would like Chase Elliott, but...
Chase Elliott doesn't win it. He has a win, he's advanced to the round.
You like Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott better?
Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson.
Even though he did say a racial slur on iRacing back in 2020.
I like both. But yeah, he likes Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
Penny Finder says, I agree, Larson is good.
What happened with Newman and everyone else? Newman happened to Truex. What's going around? Junior went
Yeah, Junior
outside.
couldn't help but get hit there.
He's flying into a concrete wall. But he was okay. Here's his onboard. Yeah.
Joshua said Gordon sucked.
There's Junior's on board. There's Newman over there.
Yep, there he goes.
Wayne Allmendinger. Ooh.
Yeah, Joshua said that Gordon sucked.
Which one?
Which Gordon are you talking about, Joshua?
Jeff or Robbie?
You talking about Jeff Gordon or Robbie Gordon?
Yeah, because both of them raced in the Cup Series around the same time.
Jeff Gordon.
He got 93 wins and 4 championships.
Yeah, I don't think he sucked that bad.
He was Dale Earnhardt's main rival.
He won
for a
4
while.
championships, so I can't say he sucked.
Plus, he was Dale Earnhardt's primary rival.
Gordon got caught with Tom Cruise being... Well, I personally don't know that, Craig, but if you do... He said Jeff Gordon got caught with Tom Cruise being gay by their wives in a hotel. They both got divorced by the wives the next week. Fun fact, he says. Well, I really can't answer that one.
There's Junior's car.
Yikes.
It's destroyed.
Gotta tow it back to the yard.
This was during his drought where he didn't get a single win.
Yes, Dale Earnhardt Sr. will always be the best as the legend. Yes, he will. The Intimidator.
I think what happened with Junior is he obviously tried to dodge Newman, but overcorrected.
Edward in Canada says that you were born to love NASCAR. You were born with a wheel in one hand and a gas pedal and gas can in the other hand. He loves NASCAR, guys. Yes, he does, Edward. He loves NASCAR.
Joshua said Mike Aldrich should be a driver. It's just there's a lot of stuff that goes into that because
I don't know what he wants to be in NASCAR, that's for sure.
obviously you can't just go straight to the Cup Series. You have to go through like
Oh, you got to start like ARCA and all that other,
Yeah,
you know.
well, you don't even have to start there.
Some
Because you have to
stuff.
get a racing license to even race.
Yeah. Which time is left?
I have to go to like a
9:46.
racing school to actually get into that.
He'd be a good racer too. Craig says we need to send you to the Richard Petty driving experience. They have it in Hampton, Joshua. The Atlanta Motor Speedway, it's in Hampton, Georgia.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good ways away from here, though. It's a... What'd you say, how far Hampton would be?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes.
Yeah, it'd take about an hour and 10 minutes for us to get over that way.
That's the place I want to see at least one cup race, Atlanta, since it's the closest. Either that or we can go see the Yellowwood 500 when that happens.
Yes, the city is your last name. That's correct.
Come on.
Yes, love.
I think the closest tracks to us are probably Charlotte.
Penny Finder says it's a nice track. He's been there 4 times.
I've been to Atlanta. It's a really nice track. Although my favorite track's Bristol.
Your favorite is Bristol?
Yeah, because it's short and has wraparound grandstands.
It's a short track, yeah.
It's also the last great Coliseum. That's what it says on the wall. And also, Darrell Waltrip was so good at Bristol, they named a section of grandstands after him. But yeah.
Oh, John Force and Robert Height are your favorites? Yeah, I watched the funny cartoon. But John Force can't race anymore. Now he's been in the hospital and everything. Here, watch behind you. I gotta get this and put it in the sink so I can drain the potatoes and all that. Almost done. Craig said he visited the Daytona off-season in 2012, where a senior died. Yep. Oh, thank you, Joshua. That is so sweet. Yes. Trevor Bayne? I didn't like him very much either.
He was just as bad as Danica, if not worse. The only difference between Trevor Bayne and Danica Patrick was Trevor Bayne at least got one cup win.
Nicole says she's been to races in Michigan, Speedway, and Daytona. Well, she don't live too far from Daytona, so. Joshua said he loves the women that are at the races, Jim, but they don't have nothing on me, Queen Bee. Oh, that's so sweet.
Come on.
Joshua said that you, Larry, you look like Jim. That's your dad's twin. There's you. Yeah, that's my boy right there. Yes. Is that one Junior? Oh no, that's Trevor Bain. Right? Alright, let me go strain this here.
Kirkman was 20 years old, so he couldn't even drink the champagne they sprayed on him in Victory Lane. He only needed one more year.
A second term of President Trump is this stuff is not going to happen overnight.
It's a hot one.
Mark Martin got a top 10.
Oh, I never liked Mark Martin. I thought he was a jerk.
Hey, man.
Grab that, Larry, would you? I dropped the ashtray. Thank you. Did another one fall, or is that the only one?
Oh, the other one went.
Why did you fall?
Yeah, one of them's right there on the third box.
Oh, thank you, honey. It fell over there. Okay.
I know I saw two of them in the counter.
Good afternoon, Damon. What is up? Hello, Mike Rizzo.
The agenda in the United States Senate, I think that's the best way for me to help the people of Ohio.
How are you?
Helping in other ways if that's what matters. Because look, Margaret, we have to re-elect Donald Trump as president.
Here, watch out. I'm
Contrast
gonna
is
rinse
so
this off.
extraordinary between higher inflation at home and war overseas. That's the fight. And the Trump record of peace and prosperity. That is an incredible thing to run on and quickly. It's an incredible thing to deliver for our country. So I think we need to help Donald Trump get across the finish line. That's why I've spent a fair amount of time over the past couple of weeks helping to raise some resources, showing up in support in New York. But it's all about getting elected president. I actually don't care that much who the vice president is, because Trump's ultimately
You call yourself one of the most pro-labor Republicans in Congress or after lawmakers striking a few months back. And you've been very broadly supported by the tariffs. Why do you oppose President Biden then putting tariffs on batteries and electric vehicles and other technologies from China? It seems like he's
All right, let me do this because I got to get this stuff done. We're at 75. Who can race at that age like that? Thought right the protein. Yeah, you're right, Edward. They did. And like you said, he can't be racing anymore because he's after that last crash. Forget it. Yes.
Jim McMurray. Maria,
Yes, honey.
After you mix them with the mixer,
Yes.
and then
Okay. I just put the butter in now. I'm gonna get some milk and pour it in there, and then I'll smash them. And then when I do the mixer, okay. You know what? Let me turn you guys around this way then. There you go. Ask Larry about the IROC RE union.
I don't watch IROC.
He doesn't watch that, Craig. So I can't answer that question. Do me a favor, grab me the milk in the refrigerator, would you? Yeah, Larry only watches NASCAR, guys.
Only sport I watch.
So, yeah, that's the only sport he likes to watch. Who's that?
This is the 2021 Daytona 500.
Who won that?
Let's see.
Oh, he's on fire.
There's Kozlowski, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Cedric, Cole Custer, Ryan Priest, I think.
Oh, okay.
They said he would finish the race in second. At his teammate through the gun. Because he was saying the gun was through a bad block.
Watch out. My stuffed peppers are done. Okay, now we're going to raise up the temperature and put your pizza in. Okay? Sound good? Hey, we're going to get the pizza pan. Hi, Nancy B. How are you? Hello, Susan. Susan Morris says she's been to races at Rockingham, Charlotte, Darlington, and
Darlington's my third favorite.
she visited Daytona and Watkins Glen.
Oh, I like Watkins Glen. It's a cool road course. Daytona's my second favorite track. Darlington's my third favorite. Because Darlington is, I think, the second oldest. And it's also the oldest paved track. With the first one, being the oldest paved one. It was also the first paved NASCAR track. And it's 1.375 miles in length.
Dang.
Although
Yeah,
Daytona
you
is
know
2.5.
all about that stuff. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Daytona's 2.5 miles long. And the races are always at least 3 hours long.
Really?
Because they just do a lot of laps depending on the track. Daytona they do 200.
Yeah.
Atlanta they do 375. I think, or 325. Bristol they do 500. Same with Martinsville.
Yes, Nicole is a wonderful lady. All of us are wonderful women in this room. That is to be a given. Yes, love.
What's on? Look what happened behind him.
Oh,
Look at this. Everyone just crashes.
I see that.
Kyle Larson crashed after it.
What's our favorite meal? Larry, why don't you answer that one first? What's your favorite meal?
I don't really know.
I like pasta with homemade sauce. I like a good steak and potatoes. All right, now I gotta mix it again with the mixer, with the masher. All right, let's get your pizza in the oven. Here, dude, put that away from me, would you? Thank you. 'Cause I don't need that anymore.
Chase Lights finished second in the 2021 Daytona 500 since second when Caution came out.
Chicken fried steak, corn, and mashed potatoes with country gravy. No, I don't eat chicken fried steak. Okay. Now, this says we have 15 minutes. So we're going for 15 minutes. All right, watch out a minute, my son. Ooh, that's hot. Watch your legs, watch your legs. Yes.
This year's Daytona 500 was pretty hyped because look who was going to do the starting command.
The Rock.
The Rock did the starting command.
Hi, Angie. How are you? Honey, after I do the masher again, you want me to mix it again? Okay. Yes, love. Yeah, the Rock. We love the Rock. Start your engines. I like the Rock. All of us NASCAR fans need to go to a race together. Have a nice tailgate cookout and also bring tickets. Always a lot of great activities and concert at the races. You're right. I would love to take Larry and have a nice little NASCAR race together with everybody. That would be awesome.
I still haven't been to a recovery and extended race. I'm in charge so far. I'm also not ARCA, but I'm not an ARCA person. Daytona International Speedway was built back in 1958 and had its first Daytona 500 in 1959.
Yeah, Nicole, it would be fun, wouldn't it? It would be an awesome time. Yes.
I'm sure some people would be surprised that all these drivers, considering there's almost 40 of them, can run an entire 2.5 or 500-mile race without making contact with each other. Even though they're running really close together.
Right.
This shows how talented they are.
It would be awesome, wouldn't it? We all had a great time. All right, you ready to eat, honey? You need a juice or you want more coffee? We'll get one of Dad's juices right there while I get to this. Yeah, Rome is about, well, how far is Rome for us, Jim?
What?
How far is Rome, Georgia from us?
How far is where?
Rome,
Rome, Georgia.
from us.
Good hour and a half.
Okay.
That's without traffic.
Yeah, Susan Morris said it would be good for all of us NASCAR fans to get together and have a tailgate and bring tickets and enjoy food, scratch tickets, enjoy meeting everybody.
This is a relatively.
I think they want to meet NASCAR Larry, that's what it is.
It's pretty.
Right, Larry?
easy to have line of sight
Yeah.
from where
Yeah.
the door is to sort of the laundry area.
I'd be the first to be there too. All right, I'll get you some food now. That's her? The dead one, that's her?
By the time first responders arrive, they're too late.
There was clearly blood even around her head.
At Charlotte, the North Carolina Lottery always brings their mobile unit. Wow, really? Okay.
always wanted to see Charlotte.
Well, I make the Stofers, Mike, because it's easier and quicker, and we love Stofers. So do you want 2 on the plate? Okay. 1? Okay.
The big one. Chris Buescher, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, probably John Nemechek, Jimmy Johnson, I think. Oh yeah, Jimmy Johnson did run the big craft 400, but crashed. Why?
Man, this poor one went through hell. Shoo! Ooh, excuse me. Hey, that's Carolari, I'm telling you. The melted cheese on top? Oh, okay.
Someone you could classify as a top tier athlete. She's into mountain bike racing, and that's a completely different level to anybody that had come to know her. Pretty much she had nothing but glowing things to say about her. It was almost the equivalent of taking a word and throwing it for a snake glass. Why in the world would you want to destroy something that's beautiful?
Okay, Craig, have a good one.
She said she would put it right by the door. No, Mike.
So
As they were
somebody
looking
shot her
around
3
the
times?
crime scene, a short distance away in like a heavy kudzu kind of wooded area, they find Mo Wilson's bicycle.
Hey, come here. Somebody might be in here. This might be the bike. Okay?
Yeah, Mr. Jim's watching this about some poor girl. The roommate came home and found her roommate shot 3 times.
They knew that maybe, just maybe, there was some value in this, because who would take what is a pretty expensive bicycle and merely just toss it over into the weeds, as it were?
And that's not the only thing detectives find. Cameras on nearby homes capture what could be key evidence that only adds to the mystery of the case.
One of the things that they do look for are patterns. Are there people loitering outside, in and around the time of the crime? Are there vehicles making multiple trips in and around the scene of the crime? And what they ultimately did see was an SUV circling the neighborhood.
There's a dark-colored SUV with a bike rack on the back. Unfortunately, they can't get a license plate from the vehicle because the bike rack's in the way. But it's right close to the crime scene, and throughout that day, it drives by there several times.
Damn.
And as investigators canvass the neighborhood further, they make another chilling discovery.
Hi, Micro Farmer.
More
Okay,
and more
Mike.
evidence is being discovered. They realize there's a gentleman close by that has Ring doorbell. The footage.
Edward,
may be
Jim's
one of the
watching
most
a story
chilling
about
Ring doorbell footages I've ever
a
watched in my
woman
life.
that was
You
found
actually
dead
hear some type of altercation
in an
followed by
apartment.
3
Her roommate
gunshots.
found her that she was found shot 3 times.
It's incredibly sad. You hear
Somebody's
pops,
Ring doorbell
which
captured
we
that?
know now
Oh,
was
God.
the gun being fired, as well as a scream. One of the interesting things about this case, which you don't always get,
my Lord.
is an exact time of death and an exact
Mike.
time when the crime occurred.
So now we have the Ring doorbell footage. You get a timestamp right there on it, and a suspect vehicle, or at least a vehicle that we need to look at a little bit further. So Colin Strickland, that's probably someone that they may want to talk to next.
Coming up next, with the clock ticking, investigators need to get to the bottom of things, and that means talking to Colin Strickland.
This is so far beyond the realm of reality that I live in. I thought. I think it pretty much goes without saying that Colin Strickland was a person of interest. Whether it's an intimate nature or not, still, you've got this interaction. So he's going to be at the top of the list.
Wow. That's a shame.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now, here's the thing. I don't own it.
How are you doing, Micro Farmer?
Anytime two parties have obviously had some type of relationship, and you were the last person to see Mo Wilson, you better have a dang good alibi.
Yeah.
Wednesday, May 11th, 2022, Austin, Texas. Police are investigating the cold-blooded killing of 25-year-old up-and-coming cyclist Anna Mariah Wilson, aka Mo, who was visiting from out of town to
Oh, yeah, I
attend an
remember
annual
her. They
racing
showed that on
event in
TV.
nearby Hico.
Yeah.
Mo was staying with her friend Caitlin Cash and had just arrived back at the apartment. That's when police believe she was possibly ambushed and shot several times, left for dead on the bathroom floor.
When was the last time you saw her? You had eyes on her.
For dinner at 5:30.
So you left for dinner at 5:30. What time did you come back?
Oh, okay, Micro Farmer.
Before I called 911.
With Mo being from out of town, she has few connections in Austin, which at first leaves police at a loss for possible leads. That is until Caitlin Cash gives police a name, a man Mo has been growing closer to in recent months.
Did her and Collins have an argument at all, do you know?
I don't have any idea. The only thing I know is she said I'm meeting him to go swimming.
Okay. What time was that?
5.
5 p.m. today?
Yeah.
Colin Strickland himself was actually well known in the cycling world, and he was pretty highly decorated.
Much of the public believes that homicides are stranger-on-stranger crimes. They're not.
They're not.
Generally, it's going to be somebody that's in
Somebody
the
knows
victim's
you, yeah.
orbit. Not knowing the nature of the relationship that Colin Strickland had with Mo, he's going to be number one on their list. They're going to have to check him off.
Police tracked down 35-year-old Colin Strickland the next morning to see if he could potentially be involved.
Colin? Yes. Do you know Anna? Mo. Yeah, everybody calls her Mo. Last name's Wilson. Rider, she's a gravel rider. Yes, I do.
The two of them had met because Colin was also a professional cyclist, and Mr. Strickland is actually very complimentary of Ms. Wilson in everything he has to say. He talks about how talented she is, how much of a future she has in this cycling world.
Her professional world, as you can imagine, is very small. It's not surprising that Mo would have struck up a friendship, perhaps a relationship with Colin.
You're right, Micro Farmer. That's the scary part. It's always someone that you know. And this poor girl was shot 3 times.
Right now it's an open investigation, but
That's really
it's being
sad.
investigated as a homicide. Okay. Colin Strickland's in his garage area, and they deliver that news. And immediately, it is a look of shock. A blank stare, and like the life has been taken out of Colin Strickland.
Strickland offers up what he says was his last interaction with Mo the previous night, shortly before she was killed.
I went to bed yesterday afternoon, and then they took her, and they dropped her at her apartment she's been staying at.
That day, she and Mr. Strickland had met up to go to sort of a community and they hung out there, then they went and got dinner.
There's actually surveillance footage of them eating. Everything seems normal and fine, but that's the last person she was seen with. Colin goes to drop Mo off. She goes to the door. She knows the PIN code on the door handle to be able to get in, goes inside, and that's where things take a turn for the worse.
It's believed that he dropped her off at home. About 1 to 2 minutes from when she was dropped off, an intruder came in and took her life.
There's other evidence to suggest that she was being followed. There was actually CCTV footage, and it demonstrates Colin driving away on his motorcycle.
The rest of that particular interview hasn't been publicly released, but according to case documents, police noticed several cars in Strickland's driveway, including one that looks very familiar.
When police go to talk to Mr. Strickland, they kind of take an inventory of vehicles that are there. That's incredibly normal. You take the plates, you run the plates. They found BMW, Mercedes, Jeep. He does say that the 2012 Jeep Cherokee that's there is not his vehicle.
They're thinking in their minds, okay, we've got this kind of nondescript, dark-colored SUV that we saw on CCTV. Could this be the same vehicle?
Law enforcement asks, well, whose SUV is that? He says, well, that's my roommate, who's my on and off again girlfriend, Caitlin Armstrong's.
Strickland volunteers to speak with investigators more at the police station, where they learn quite a bit about his relationship with then 34-year-old Caitlin Armstrong.
Has Caitlin ever gotten so mad in the past that, not necessarily thinking that she would do anything, you know, but I mean, has she ever threatened anything, or she's always seemed to my, like, gentle person?
Colin Strickland, great cyclist, meets Caitlin Armstrong in that tight-knit community.
Oh, thank
they
you,
start
Susan. Have a great one, my
relationship,
friend.
They move in together, and it's
My name is Lucy, and I have to figure out who I am.
kind of this on and off relationship for about 3 years. They even start a business together where they're restoring trailers, things like that. When they are broken up, Colin Strickland meets Mo Wilson, and they really hit it off.
Colin and Mo had a casual romantic relationship, really for about a month or two, but then that seemingly kind of fizzled out. And part of why that fizzled out is because Mr. Strickland's girlfriend, Caitlin Armstrong, Mo Wilson was dating Colin, who Caitlin claimed to be her current boyfriend, but what he claimed to be is that they were on a break.
Knowing Caitlin's vehicle is there, what do you think took place?
I know both these people, it's just so far beyond the realm of reality that I live in, or thought. So that's what I'm struggling.
I'm asking you what you think. Is she capable
I
of
don't
doing
believe
something?
I wouldn't be with a person who I think is capable of doing this. So the answer is no. I don't believe it. I really love her. I just have been not convinced that I want to be like life partners with her, even better business partners and friends.
So as law enforcement continues their questioning of Colin Strickland, and they ask him, do you own any firearms? He comes right out and says, yeah, I'd purchased 2 handguns in the past.
Austin Police Department came with a search warrant of his home. They did find 2 9mm handguns.
He was very forthcoming. He said, actually, I purchased 2 just a while back. Really? You did? As a matter of fact, I bought one for my girlfriend, Caitlin Armstrong. And not only that, both he and she had gone to the firing range in order to practice. The police at that point in time knew that they were on to something.
Coming up, investigators now need to speak with Caitlin Armstrong. Could she somehow be involved?
It sounds like you may have some information, may witness something,
I think it
so I
was
just
her.
wanted to chat with you about some stuff. Are you familiar with what you have going on with that?
No idea.
I bet it was her.
Hey everybody, we'll get you right back to that Armstrong story in just a minute, but before we do, I want to thank
Bye,
our
Nicole.
incredible
Have a good
sponsor
one.
here on Prime thepeople.com/Prime
Yeah, I think it's the.
They just came to my house and put me in handcuffs for no reason.
So there was a warrant. I would really like to talk to you and clear some stuff up because Colin did bring your name up.
May 2022. Law enforcement in Austin, Texas make a connection between 34-year-old Caitlin Armstrong and an SUV seen on surveillance footage circling the neighborhood where 25-year-old Mo Wilson was killed. Caitlin was in an on and off relationship with Colin Strickland, a fellow cyclist Mo had recently gotten to know better. When detectives discover there's an existing active warrant for Armstrong on an unrelated charge, they track her down.
Oh.
Just a quick pat down real quick.
Yeah, I don't think he did it. I think she did it.
Are you familiar with what you have going on with that?
No idea.
Okay, so I guess it was like a theft of service warrant, something kind of minor. Nothing. Okay.
A theft of service warrant basically is saying she received a service and didn't pay for it. And that's what they ultimately brought her in on.
She didn't pay for her Botox treatment. What a wild type of warrant that's for. But that gives them probable cause now to go and approach her and arrest her and bring her in on that charge.
Can you give me any information on
Ooh.
what happened there?
Into the wall.
As far as the warrant or as far as everything else?
Head on.
As far as the
It's
warrant.
so hard.
Yeah, so I don't know too much. I guess it's just a theft of service. Usually that's like something like didn't pay for something pretty minor.
Can you tell me
That's civil.
what it was that was the theft of service?
I can look. I'm not sure what it is at this point. But because you are here and because you were under arrest for that portion of it, we always have to read Miranda and stuff because I want to talk to you about some other stuff that's unrelated to that.
As the police begin to tighten their focus in regards to Mo, police want to get to the heart of the matter. And you can tell that she's progressively getting more and more uncomfortable in this environment. She's trying to understand what exactly is theft of service. But you can tell that the emphasis is not necessarily on that particular charge.
The reason I'm here is because your name came up during a conversation with Colin. I think there's a lot more information that you have that can kind of explain some of the stuff he's saying.
I've never heard of this warrant before. What you're talking about.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can give me any information on it
So-
anymore. Are they not kidding?
I think it's for something else. So with the warrants,
They bring Caitlin Armstrong in on that theft of service warrant. They do explain to her what it is, but it was filed incorrectly. And it was filed with the incorrect birth date.
apparently that warrant, the date of birth was wrong. So it had your name, but the date of birth is wrong, so it's to a different person. So that's not, you're not under arrest, okay?
Okay.
I know, it's a little crazy.
They just came to my house and put me in handcuffs for no reason.
So there was a warrant that they thought was you. Apparently, the date of birth was off. So this is going to be consensual at this point because you're not under arrest. The door is unlocked. You can leave at any time. So
I would love to leave.
So the fun thing with the serpent is, how does the serpent talk? And not only that, but why is the serpent?
She said, I would love to leave.
With the incorrect birth date. It's not a valid warrant. Therefore, she's free to go.
Do I need an attorney here?
I would really like to talk to you and clear some stuff up because Colin did bring your name up, and I think there's a lot more information that you have that can kind of clear some stuff up. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I feel like I should have an attorney present.
So that's totally your choice.
That kind of just clears the air. Hey, listen, you were actually free to go, but before you leave, just real quick, I had a few questions. to ask you, and they're starting to lay that foundation out to start to ask her more questions about where she was the night of Mo Wilson's murder. Now, Caitlin Armstrong immediately kind of puts her guard up.
You would love to just arrested me in front of my house, in front of all of my neighbors, and carried me in handcuffs in front of downtown Austin. It was incredibly humiliating.
She does ask multiple times, like, can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave? She never says once, I would like an attorney. So invoking your right to counsel.
What do you mean she never said that?
Do I need one? But in my opinion,
All she said was, do I need an
thing.
attorney?
I'm so sorry, I don't have control over that part, okay? So let me kind of explain some stuff. Did you hear about what's happened over the past 24 hours?
Colin walked in the house and said one of the women in the second community passed away.
Yes, yeah. While Colin was talking to us, your name came up, and it sounds like there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and it sounds like, you know, Colin's been maybe talking to this girl for a little bit, and your name in there. I think you might be saying something. I want to get your side of it, okay? Because there's always two parts of it. He's got a very different version of everything that's going on. And so when we only hear one side, it only gives us one side to work with.
Her behavior is telling to me that she will sit there and have the details of the theft of service warrant explained to her. And then when it turns to Colin Strickland and Mo Wilson, she wants to leave.
Yep.
It sounds like there are some
Well,
issues.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think that there's a problem.
First of all, one thing she just didn't say, Maria,
Who, the detective?
she's a former FBI agent.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
One thing she didn't say is that when she was brought in under arrest. So she wasn't free to leave.
Okay.
Now that she's no longer under arrest, she is free to leave.
Right, but I don't see her getting up to go.
No, but she is free to leave.
Okay.
And she asked several times, can I leave? And you never heard the detective say yes. The best thing to do is to get up and walk out.
And she's not doing
say
that.
Nothing.
Probably a lot more to me that you could help me with. Well, sounds like maybe he went out with this girl the other day, and maybe it sounds like from what he's saying that you were a little upset about it. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to chat with you because we want to make sure that we get both sides of the story and everything and clear it up.
Crazy about it. At that point, she doesn't want to speak to them. And that's why she does hang around for a while.
What were you doing yesterday? That's completely your choice, but I understand if you do, then we only have one side of the story to go on.
What is very interesting is her body language during this interview. Initially, she's very just relaxed, but a little arrogant talking as they are talking to her. And that investigator kind of starts to open up that door and ask about Colin Strickland and issues that she had with Mo Wilson. That's where you see her become more uncomfortable, and she is ready to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Has he been,
In one final push for information, the investigator confronts Armstrong about her escape.
your vehicle was seen next to her house with contained stuff, and your vehicle was seen. I want to be able to explain, okay, there's a logical explanation for this. Maybe you live that just in the area or something. I don't know, because I don't have your story. When I can't explain that, all I see is that your vehicles over there, that kind of looks not too good, right?
Officer Lamar said he was not a believer who goes to sleep full while his neighbor is hungry.
When the report about the vehicle being seen in the area is brought up, Caitlin Armstrong immediately wants to distance herself and get the heck out of that.
Yeah.
As an investigator, that is what I like to call a clue. Someone
That's a
that
tell.
doesn't want to lay out their side of the story.
We were talking to Colin, we were hearing like, hey, there's some jealousy stuff going on. That doesn't sound very good. Is there any explanation as far as why the vehicle is living there?
Police really don't have any other choice but to release her. They are serving a warrant to arrest her for the death of Mariah Wilson. They don't have enough, quite frankly, to arrest her. However, I think what that shows them, though, is this is our probable prime suspect.
Yep. I'd say it is.
Clear as the investigation moves forward. Caitlin Armstrong is someone detectives need to keep a close
Yep.
eye on.
And now what police are really going to do is working on screening her cell phone records,
Yep.
any digital evidence, any forensic
Gonna
evidence
nail her
that
ass.
they can garner, as well as really honing
Hi,
in
gorgeous.
on that
Yes, we finished our dinner. Yes, we did.
Caitlin Armstrong decides that it's time to sell the Jeep. So she goes to a car dealership, sells the Jeep.
Typically, we see suspects
Wow.
liquidating things to get, over
Yeah.
$1,000
All of a sudden you're selling the
That's
Jeep.
very
What's going on there?
telltale sign
Yeah.
of a fleet.
At this
Uh-huh.
point, detectives seem to have an idea of what possibly happened the night when Wilson was killed. But as officials are keeping track of Caitlin Armstrong, she somehow falls off the map.
She then boards a flight up to New York, flies there where her sister lives close by, and is there at her sister's house in a short time.
The thing that came into the handy in terms of looking for her was the airport surveillance video of her there with her yoga mat going through security at the Austin airport. They knew that she went from Austin to LaGuardia because that was all in free. When she left, they were able to track her name on that flight. It's there that the case sort of went cold.
That's when local law enforcement decide to call in the big guns. Several federal and international agencies join the search for Caitlin Armstrong.
Yep.
She is off the radar. Gone. We have an investigation that's gone from Austin to New York, New Jersey area, and this is where this case takes a wild turn.
Hey everybody, we're going to get you right back to the Armstrong case in just a minute, but before we do, I want to thank True Finders /IC Prime Time.
The focus of the investigation is becoming tighter and tighter. And right now, Caitlin Armstrong is rising to the top.
Oh, excuse me.
Authorities are working to track down 34-year-old Caitlin Armstrong, who's disappeared in the murder investigation into the shooting death of 25-year-old cyclist Hannah Mariah Wilson. Investigators have put together several pieces of the case and have determined Armstrong is likely the one responsible, but she's nowhere to be found. That is until authorities make some headway.
Yep.
Law enforcement reaches out to the sister, and come to find out, sister's passport is missing. So that gives law enforcement the opportunity to say, oh my God, we've checked flight logs, we've seen her wrong phone. We need to see if the sister's name has been used.
Yep.
It was in the realm of possibility that she would have fled the country. And so at that point,
You're trying to
they
use
put
your
out
sister's
an
passport?
alert about her rather than just simply a domestic alert.
They look at flight logs under the sister's name, and lo and behold, guess where it is? Costa Rica.
Whoa!
But several weeks go by without a trace of Caitlin Armstrong. Federal agents made one last attempt to lure her out of hiding.
Law enforcement solicit the help of the United States Marshal Service. That is their bread and butter.
Thank you.
Tracking down fugitives.
Thank you, Penny
This
Finder.
is a very heavily tourist area, which makes it very difficult for them. But
Why would they
start
want to go to
looking into
Costa
hostels.
Rica to hide?
Caitlin Armstrong was an avid yoga instructor, and so they thought maybe she's down there teaching yoga. And in one last ditch
My
effort,
God.
they decide they're going to put a Facebook ad out saying that a hostel is looking for a yoga instructor.
The very astute hostel stayer actually befriended her and then started realizing that this could be her. She responded to the ad, but the people waiting for her was law enforcement.
Caitlin Armstrong was captured on
Yeah, you're
June 29th
busted.
by foreign officials in the Republic of Costa Rica, where she was detained on an immigration violation and deported back to the United States.
She was in Costa Rica, living in a hostel, sort of living her best yoga life.
Wow.
She had different names. She even went so far as to get a nose job.
Oh.
Armstrong fled the Austin area.
Oh,
days
she looks
after being
awful.
interviewed. Armstrong was detained by authorities at the Don Johns Hospital located in Santa Teresa Beach following a 43-day
You can't get away
fugitive
when you
investigation.
end up killing somebody.
She dyed her hair brown, she cropped her hair shorter, and had a
Trying to
bandage
make
on her
it
nose,
look like
which she
she-
claimed
yeah.
it was from a surfboard incident.
Law enforcement starts diving into the forensic evidence, cell phone
Wow.
data. What we start to see is that Caitlin Armstrong, because of her business relationship with Colin Strickland, she's actually able to go in and read his text messages,
Hi,
see who he's
Chandra. How are
calling,
you?
read his emails. It was during that time that Caitlin Armstrong starts to have her suspicions on Strickland's relationship with Mo Wilson.
She really began to sort of harass Mo Wilson. Caitlin sent her nasty text messages, phone calls, essentially digitally
Tammy
stalked
says,
her.
hey, Jen.
But I think she
Who?
reached
Tammy.
a point
Hi, Tammy.
where she really
Chantra's
wasn't getting
in
any
there,
more
too.
reaction.
What?
And
Chantra
she
says hello.
assumed
Hello,
that
Chandra.
the two were still involved in a romantic relationship. That's when she
Yeah, we're
decided
just
to do what she was going to do.
listening to what this poor lady.
Caitlin Armstrong is charged with murder.
Yep, she killed
But
her,
while
all right.
she's in custody ahead of trial, there's another crazy twist.
Airbnb, Craigslist.
Who's that big woman
Facebook,
running down the
Amazon.
street?
Which one of these four marketplaces?
So as Caitlin is waiting for her trial date, at some point
Yeah,
they
this
have to
poor girl
transport
got
her to a medical
shot
facility,
3
doctor's
times.
appointment. And as one last ditch
Because the
effort,
one lady was
Caitlin tried
jealous
to
that her boyfriend
flee.
was-
And as you can imagine, she didn't make it very far.
She's
If it
trying to jump the
wasn't
fence.
so tragic
Oh my
as it
God.
applies to Mo's death, it might be comical. We know that we have
Crazy
a
people
murderer
in this world,
who's
I'm
trying to
telling
get
you.
away with killing this beautiful young woman and not having to pay the ultimate price for it.
In November 2023, Caitlin Armstrong's trial begins
Yes, Tammy,
for the
they are.
murder of Anna
They
Mariah
are.
Wilson.
And like I said, she just shot her because she was jealous that her ex-boyfriend was seeing this girl, and she didn't like it. And you could hear the scream and the gunshots on the neighbor's Ring doorbell.
Caitlin Armstrong.
She shot her 3 times.
And for good measure, the defendant put another bullet right in the heart.
Premeditation. I think that's always a difficult hill for
Some sick people.
prosecutors to climb. I think she intended to go there to kill her. When you see the vehicle
sees
circling
it
even
anyway.
before Ms. Wilson gets home, the gun, all of those things, that does point to intent and premeditation.
There were 3 shell cases.
You're right. You're right, Tammy. You're right. You don't want to go anywhere because there's crazy people out there.
The result was in those test cases were identified.
You know, they show her vehicle on camera circling the neighborhood before the girl even got to her back to her friend's apartment, like waiting for her,
Circling past his house.
and then just goes to the door and rings the doorbell or knocks
Prosecutors
at
at
the
this
door and
would just
shoots
want to
her.
make sure that they have an air-sealed case.
It's pretty crazy.
Law enforcement is pulling the GPS data on the Jeep. Lo and behold, that GPS shows that Caitlin had been driving right near the crime scene on the days of the homicide.
The defense, however, had a different argument.
Yeah, oh, of course
Was
they do.
Caitlin in the black Jeep? Who had access to the
Is
black?
everyone keeping cool?
Who had access to the key fob to the black Jeep? Colin claimed he saw Caitlin Armstrong come out of a black Jeep.
I'm all sticky,
How
but
amazing that the
I had the
one
oven on,
fact
so it
that
was
he
too
seemed
hot.
to remember with greater clarity over time
We
was
got
the
all the
single
tickets for
fact
the marbles tomorrow
that
night,
drew
y'all.
attention
I don't have
away
to
from
work,
him
so
and
we will be
pointed the
doing
finger
marbles tomorrow
at
night
Caitlin
at 8
Armstrong.
o'clock. Got
All of the
all
circumstantial
the tickets right here, so
pointed
we're gonna have a
directly
good time.
back to Caitlin Armstrong, but CCTV footage from that day when Mo was murdered, there was never actually an image captured of Caitlin Armstrong
Woohoo! Yes.
entering the home.
Not one witness saw
So we're looking forward to
Caitlin
it.
Armstrong allegedly commit this murder.
So hope you all will be here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock
Because there is
for the big marbles
did
races.
not hear about any direct evidence
Oh, nice and cold.
showing Caitlin Armstrong is responsible for this crime because there is
Waiting for my oven fan to
The
shut
defense
off. It's so
argued
loud.
the evidence is not indicative Caitlin Armstrong is a killer. Perhaps someone else
So how's
had
your
the
day going,
motive
Tammy?
and opportunity.
And Chantra, how's your morning going?
Come on, Costa Rica. What are you, an idiot? Come on. She ran. She ran.
Yeah,
Only
marbles
a
is
guilty
always
person
fun,
would
Penny
run.
Finder. You're right.
We do know that Caitlin Armstrong routinely traveled internationally with little notice. Was she scared? Do you think
Not
that
too
she
bad. Well,
may
that's
have been
good.
concerned a little bit that her boyfriend had killed someone? Or if not that whoever killed Mariah Wilson might want to kill Caitlin Armstrong next?
People, commentators will talk about how, well, she escaped, so that's admitting guilt, she ran away. But the reality is that's actually not a useful tactic at
And
a
we're getting our
trial
air
because
conditioning fixed
you
on
can't
Monday,
usually
so
prove
we're waiting for
someone's
that.
guilt just because they ran away.
What about those guns? Colin bought those guns. Colin told her to train with the gun. DNA swabs were taken from inside.
Remember, if
Black
you didn't get
never tested.
if you didn't get a chance
Why?
to get a coin, we still
Why
have
not?
some
Unknown
left.
DNA
So
profile on the seat.
$25
Unknown
donation. You can
DNA
get one of
profile
my
on
new
the
coins.
handlebars. Unknown
This is
DNA
Honeybee Scratch
profile
on
on
this
the gun.
side, scratch
That
like
does
a
not
butterfly,
make
sting like
sense.
a bee. And
Austin Police Department did
Mr.
not want
Honeybee
a
side
single
right here.
piece of evidence
May
in
all your
front of you
scratchers be
that
winners.
might point away
So anybody
from
that didn't
Caitlin
get a
Armstrong.
coin, we
It
still
was
have some
put
left.
forward
So for a $25
that
donation, we'll send
perhaps
you out one.
Colin Strickland was responsible, that he had just as much reason to want Mo dead.
The shell casings obviously matched the guns that we knew had been purchased by Mr. Strickland,
okay,
but then
Tammy.
were in the custody of Ms.
Oh,
Armstrong.
okay. I got you.
In this life, we know a lot of things beyond a reasonable doubt. But that Caitlin Armstrong is a murderer,
It sounded like it was
She
thundering, but
did
I'm
this
not
crime?
sure.
do we know that?
The sky is still kind of cloudy,
Are
but the
you
sun is
certain?
shining still.
However, prosecutors had one more trick up their sleeve. Cold, hard DNA.
This is where it gets interesting. We go back to that bike that was found.
It's wild DNA from Mo Wilson's body. Because there's a very strong likelihood that the DNA on the seat of the body included DNA from Caitlin Armstrong.
Caitlin's DNA was found on Mariah Wilson's bicycle. So now we basically have that fingerprint in a sense.
Mo Wilson is a 25-year-old
Oh, twins
prodigy
run in both families.
Taken.
Okay.
from Matt and Mr. and Miss Wilson. The state has met its burden of proof beyond
Tammy
reasonable
says her
doubt.
daughter-in-law
I think
is
we climb
pregnant
past
after
that mountain,
8
we climb
years
Mount Everest.
after the youngest grandson.
Overwhelmed.
She's pregnant. It
I'll
might be
ask you
twins.
for one thing.
Good.
Because she said twins
for
run in
Mo
both of the families.
Wilson.
Wow.
After days of testimony from over 40 witnesses, the case is handed off to the
Yeah,
jury.
see?
And after
Tammy's
2
a twin,
hours
and
of
you have a twin
deliberations,
brother. Okay.
they return with their verdict.
The defendant will please rise. The state of Texas versus Caitlin
Oh,
Armstrong.
that's Texas. Oh, gosh.
Verdict of the jury. We, the jury, find the defendant, Caitlin Armstrong, guilty of the offense of murder as alleged in the indictment.
Yep.
Obviously, this was a horrific and gruesome homicide. What I really think got her where she messed up, like many of these cases we see, is that digital footprint.
Nothing is ever a perfect murder. You can't get away with it. It doesn't happen that
A
way.
day later, court reconvened for Caitlin Armstrong to learn her sentence.
Ooh,
In accordance with the verdict that the jury has rendered, This court hereby sentences you to 90 years in the Texas Department
90?
of Criminal Justice and a $10,000 fine
Wow.
as imposed by the jury.
Caitlin, I want you to know that I fought for Mo with everything I had that night. I still feel so many
Yes,
things. Guilt for not protecting Mo, for not coming home sooner. I'm angry at you, at the senselessness. I feel deep sadness for the road ahead that Mo's family must continue to walk.
Let's face it, the world was robbed of Mo's presence. Certainly according to her friends and colleagues, she was a shining star.
I hate what you did
He's
to my
supposed to be
beautiful
racing the
daughter.
Cup Series anyway. But
It was very selfish and cowardly. If you allowed yourself to actually know her, you never, ever would have wanted to hurt her. This never
I'm sure
would have
everything will
happened.
work out right, Tammy. Don't worry.
You ruined your life, your family's lives, our lives. When you shot Mariah in the heart, you shot me in my heart. Mariah is in the presence of God's pure light and love. And nothing can ever hurt her
I'm sure
again.
she'll be fine.
You
Yes, dear.
killed her
the
earthly
30 AL
life.
call would instead go with Jeff Green.
Oh, okay.
So very much alive. You can never change that.
I got you.
Now, if you thought that was the end of the story, not quite. No, at the time of this recording, a judge has ordered that Caitlin Armstrong must pay Mo's family $15 million in connection with a wrongful death lawsuit.
Wow.
All in an effort to hold her further accountable for this absolutely heinous crime.
Thank you, City
And
of
as the
Peace.
Wilson family tries to find some measure of peace, we're all reminded that this race through
City of
life
Peace said good fortune to the
suddenly
Honeybee
cut
family
short
today.
before reaching the finish
Who?
line.
City of Peace.
That's all we have for you here on this
Thank
episode
you.
of
I
Crime
appreciate
Crime.
that. We
Everybody,
all
thank
do.
you so much for joining us. I'm Jesse Weber, and as always, stay safe.
When is she due, Tammy? I gotta get my other part of my juice. I left it some in the refrigerator.
Hey, we can get Home pizzas at Publix, buy one, get one free.
Oh, okay.
So they're basically just a little over $5 each.
That's not bad. Thank you, City of Peace. I hope so. Tomorrow we'll have our marbles races. Oh, not sure yet? Okay. Tomorrow night we'll have our marbles races and hope that we have a lot of winners for everyone. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm sure everything's going to go just fine, Tammy. I know you're worried, but I'm sure everything will go all right. Really? Okay. City of Peace, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. It would be a joy to get that. Yes, it would. Oh, okay. I got you, Tammy. I understand. Okay.
So if you get me some sweatpants and a shirt, we can go take a ride to Publix.
City of Peace said that the first ticket is going to be a $50,000 claimer for us. I hope so. It would be nice, wouldn't it, honey? How's the weather here? It's sunny right now. It says it was supposed to rain, but I don't think it will, but...
They only have 3 kinds. Cheese.
Right. The sausage and pepperoni?
Right, and the meat lovers 3-meat pizza.
Okay.
That's sausage, uncured pepperoni, and uncured bacon.
Oh, okay. All right, well, guys, I am going to get off of here because we got some running around to do. I want to thank everyone for being here with me. City of Peace, Laura, Tammy, Penny Finder, Damon McNabb, Angie, Derek, Chantra, everyone that was here, thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be.
And don't forget, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 8
Marbles.
o'clock, is Marbles time. So I will be here. I do not have to work, so I will be here to do that. So everyone have a great day. We love you guys. Thank you, Penny Finder, you too. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.